how strong would Goku have been had his hidden potential been unlocked by Grand Elder Guru upon arriving on Namek, and how would this have possibly changed some of the events that unfolded? Well, the first thing we need to do here is find out how much does a person's power level increase by once they've had their potential unlocked. Now, we know of two people who have had their potential unlocked, and we roughly know their power levels before and after the unlock, those two being Krillin and Gohan. Upon arriving on Namek, Gohan and Krillin both sat at around a power level of 2,000. After Krillin's unlock, his power level steadily rose until it hit 12,000. Now that's an increase of 10,000. Now Gohan, on the other hand, his power level rose until it hit 13,500, which shows us that the unlock is not a specific number, but we're gonna try to come up with one based on the two of them to find out how strong Goku would become. So let's add everything together to find out that number. So we're gonna take 12,000 and then add that to 13,500. Now, with that, we get 25,500. Now, both of them originally had a base of 2,000. So we're going to add that together, which gives us 4,000. And now we're going to divide the total of both of their power levels by that 4,000. So that is 25,500 divided by 4,000. And we get 6.375 from that. And that's going to be our Guru Unlock multiplier. Now, when Goku arrived on Namek, it was stated that he had a base power level of 90,000. So 90,000 by our multiplier of 6.375 takes him to 573,750. Now, I want to give you an idea of just how strong this is. This right here is just a little stronger than base form Frieza, who sat at a power level of 530,000. Now, let's say everything continued to happen the way which it did. Ginyu took his body, he fought against Gohan and Krillin, and then Vegeta ended up defeating him. Now, you're probably wondering if Vegeta could have defeated him. Well, you have to remember that when Ginyu originally took Goku's body, it was stated that his power level was at 23,000. He did not have the maximum of Goku's power at that time. So if we take that number and we pass it by our Guru multiplier, that puts Captain Ginyu in Goku's body at 146,625. And Vegeta during that fight had a power level of 160,000. So he still would have been able to defeat Ginyu in Goku's body with no problems. Now, Goku post original Zenkai boost from what happened while Ginyu was in his body had originally ended up with a power level of 3 million once fully recuperated from his injuries. So we're going to have to take that 3 million and find out where it would then be if we had the Guru unlock taken into account. So we divide that 3 million by the level Goku was at when he first arrived, which gives us 33.3 with a repeating 3. So now let's take that to 573,750, which is what Goku was at prior to his Zenkai boost, and that gives us 19,125,000. So that would be his power level after a Guru unlock upon arrival and the Zenkai boost. Now let's take a look at Frieza for a second. Frieza at 100% has a power level of 120 million. So Goku at this point is basically 1/6 as strong as Frieza at 100% power. Now during Goku's original fight with Frieza, we saw him use a Kaioken times 20. But that was pushing his body to the breaking point pretty much. To be fair though, with where he is at now, I doubt something like that would even be needed. So let's say Goku were to use a Kaioken times 10. That would put his power level at 190 million, which is 70 million points higher than Frieza at full power. So with that, Goku would have been able to defeat Frieza, and in turn, not needing to and never have become a Super Saiyan, since we know that Super Saiyan arises from a need and not a desire. And also, it's not solely based on power level. Now, because of this, I believe planet Namek would probably have not been destroyed if things happen this way due to Goku trying to end the fight as soon as possible because of the massive strain which Kaioken puts on the body, making it something which he cannot continuously do or rely on in battle. Now, if things happen this way, it puts a question on how things would have happened moving forward from here, as Trunks would have visited a Goku who was not yet able to go Super Saiyan. I think that also brings up the question as to whether Trunks himself would have still been able to go Super Saiyan at the time of his visit. I believe the answer to this is yes, as Trunks was not trained on how to become Super Saiyan per se, but it happened through natural events around him, or simply put, Gohan dying to the androids pushed him over the edge, thus giving him the need to become a Super Saiyan. Also, would Goku have died in the future? The answer to that is yes, because Goku was never killed by a person in Trunks' timeline. He died from a heart virus, so that still would have happened. Now, what I most likely think would have happened when Trunks came from the future is that he would have taught Goku how to go Super Saiyan, and from there, who knows what would have happened, because the Super Saiyan form multiplies your base power level by 50. Now, when Goku went Super Saiyan against Frieza, that raised his power level at the time to 150 million. But if you were to go Super Saiyan from Trunks teaching it to him in our scenario here, his power level would then be 956,250,000. So who knows what would have happened from that point on, as something like that would have been quite the game changer for pretty much everything. Feel free to share what you think might have possibly happened in the comments. With that being said, I want to thank you for watching. This one took a massive amount of time to put together with all these numbers, so I would appreciate it if you dropped a like in the video, and remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more Dragon Ball content. I'm Wolfie, and I'll see you later.